I get that he choked the Super Bowl, but if we trade or if we fire Kyle Shanahan is going to get a job in 1 second. And if he makes it
That's
to the
true.
Super Bowl and wins Super Bowls with other teams, then all Nine fans are going to be like, why the hell do you do that, Jed York, right?
But
And
what if he
we
has
saw,
another season this year? I mean, how would you reconcile that? Make that okay in your mind that he lost again? He's not. It
yeah.
hasn't happened yet, but if he does,
But we also saw what Kyle Shanahan's peak was when everybody was healthy.
that's
We
true.
saw what Kyle Shanahan took us 13-3 into the Super Bowl when everybody was healthy. So we've
Yeah,
done that before. We've been there and we've done that. With all the injuries on the team, yeah, Kyle Shanahan's not gonna be a good coach. So, like that's what you expect. You're not gonna be able to win the Super Bowl or win playoffs games with Nick Mullins and CJ Beathard under center. That's just not gonna happen.
yeah.
It's just not gonna happen. Like we saw what Kyle Shanahan could do when everybody was healthy, but when everybody wasn't healthy, then if we like people say that no, he's a bad head coach, fire him if he doesn't have a good season. If he doesn't have a good season this year, if everybody's healthy, yes, then fire him, right? But if you
Trade him.
or trade
Trade
him,
him.
right? And
Yeah.
try to what's it called? Bring in
Dayball
Eric
or
Bieniemy or
whoever.
those guys,
Yeah.
Brian DeBoer, right?
Someone who has developed a quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But
Yeah.
if the team is healthy and he doesn't play good, yeah, fire him. But if the team isn't healthy and we go like 5-13, I think 5-12, 5-13, yeah,
Yeah.
then how is that his fault? Because Kyle Shanahan can't win games with guys like Nick Mullins and CJ Beathard and those guys. He just can't.
Yeah.
Like you can't put anybody. You can't put the Chiefs and expect them to win with Nick Mullins and CJ Beathard. I don't
You
think
know
the
what's going to
Chiefs
happen,
can
though?
beat
What could
anybody.
happen? I'm sorry to cut you off, but what could happen to this guy is Kyle Shanahan, the GM, gets Kyle Shanahan, the head coach, traded, fired. It's like, yeah, man, he's a good head coach when his guys are healthy, but he picked these guys and they're not healthy. So they used to say that about his dad, that Mike Shanahan, the executive, got Mike Shanahan, the head coach, fired. Happens, man. He needs to think about, maybe overextending himself, delegating, getting someone better to pick the players, because that is going to be the thing that ultimately puts him on the hot seat.
I want to move on to my main topic. What I was gonna
Go
say today.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My main topic is if Trey Lance doesn't be a good NFL player and he's not an NFL star.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not an NFL star, let's
Mm-hmm.
rewind to 2017. We had the third overall pick in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
There was two quarterbacks, Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. Right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
pretend
Mm-hmm.
like we didn't know all about this DUI stuff, and we don't pretend that Patrick Mahomes is an amazing quarterback. In
Yep.
2017, our quarterback was Brian Hoyer. It was Brian Hoyer. Instead of
Yes.
and then like if Solomon Thomas turned out to be like an Aaron Donald or even like a TJ Watt, yeah, we could forget about that. But if Trey Lance isn't a successful quarterback on the Niners, or he's just not a successful quarterback in the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't blame Kyle Shanahan. I would blame John Lynch, because John Lynch had the opportunity to draft who's a safer pick if we didn't know about all this DUI stuff and all the allegations or whatever on Deshaun Watson. Who's a safer pick, Deshaun Watson? Well, we don't know what Patrick Mahomes would become, but Deshaun Watson or Trey Lance, who would be a safer pick? Deshaun Watson was, because he played at Clemson, he played at
Yeah.
a big school, he played against teams like Ohio State,
Yeah.
Alabama.
That was
That
the
would have been the
original
safer
sin that the
pick.
Niners created right there.
That was the
Yeah.
original. That should have been the pick, right? And
Yep.
especially what made it worse, that Solomon Thomas was horrible. He's not even on our team after like 4 years. He's not on the team anymore. So
Yep.
if Trey Lance doesn't work out, I would blame John Lynch. I was like, you had the opportunity to draft Deshaun Watson. I know now about all his allegations about all that, but we didn't know that in 2017. So back in 2017, when Brian Hoyer was under center, we could have drafted Deshaun Watson. The quarterback is one of the, or if not the most important position on the field. If you don't have a good quarterback, you can't succeed in the NFL. And Niners
That's
fans
true.
know that well, because we had a good team, we just don't have the quarterback, and the quarterback got injured, and our team was horrible.
That's
So
true.
without a good quarterback, our team isn't that good. So if Trey Lance doesn't work out, I'm not wishing bad on Trey Lance, because I want Trey Lance to succeed. I want him to take us to a Super Bowl, and I want him to take us to the playoffs, and I want to win like 12 plus games. But if Trey Lance doesn't work out, and we have him for like 3 years, or God forbid he turns out to be like a Jamarcus Russell or something like that,
Blake
then
Bortles,
Blake
something.
Bortles,
Who
right?
knows?
I
Yeah.
would blame I would blame John Lynch, because you had the opportunity to draft guys like Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes,
And Patrick
but you
Mahomes.
decided to pass up on them. Like we don't know if
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes would have been that good, but Deshaun Watson would have been a safer pick over Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson would have just been a safer pick, and you could
Yeah.
have drafted him, but instead you went with a defensive
You had to
offensive
do this
lineman.
super risky, desperate thing because you messed up 4 years ago. You put
You
yourself in
yeah.
this position. Yeah. Yeah.
You could have
Yeah.
you tried to draft a defensive lineman when quarterback is easily the most important position on the field. You tried to draft a D lineman, which makes no sense to me. And especially
Yeah.
what makes it worse is that D lineman is not even on the team anymore and he's garbage.
John, are you listening? Amin has some things to say to you. Good call, Amin. I like that shirt, by the way. It's a nice shirt. It's a good one. You're styling, man. You did a good job following that. You got 2 A+ calls in a row, man. You did great. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. See you in the Discord.
We watch
Oh, you already know he's next.